Good morning, welcome back to another week in outfits. It is Monday and it's been quite a smoky start to the morning. They're doing burn off at the moment, which is something they typically tend to do every single year around autumn winter time, and so just kind of waiting for that to lift, which means it feels very cold, and it kind of explains why I'm as snug as a bug right now, because I think it's supposed to be 23 degrees today, so I'm probably gonna take this knit off and replace it with something else, but because the knit is the hero, it kind of means that I've only worn earrings today, just because, you know, I like the knit to sort of stand out. So the earrings that I'm wearing today are the Mademoiselle earrings. These are from Ligne, and they have that really cool circular design at the top with the pearl drop. Then I'll show you my knit in its full glory. One sec. Okay, so I'm pretty far away from the camera, but hopefully you can hear me okay. The knit that I'm wearing today is from Mademoiselle. This one was gifted to me, and I should say it really is just incredibly exquisite. It's so beautiful, really soft, and I actually had this funny feeling that it might have sold out really quickly, but if I can find it anywhere, I'm gonna leave it linked below, because a lot of you have messaged me saying you liked this knit after I shared it on my Instagram a while ago, but it's pretty oversized. I mean, I'm wearing the size 8, and you can kind of see there's loads of room. The way that the knit kind of is finished is that it curves in slightly towards the hip. I would say if you want it to have this sort of loose effect like it is on me, then stick to your usual size. But yeah, the sleeves are pretty long too, so you can just kind of fold them up like that. I've found that it's actually very easy to style as well, and I particularly love the colour. It has this very nice sort of heathered effect to the fabric, which I'll come up close, at least in the cutaway, so you can see. Now I'm wearing that worn loose over a pair of leggings. I actually succumbed and bought these recently after seeing Amy. I know I'll butcher her last name, so I'm not going to try. She is the creative director and founder of the brand Tibby. And this is a brand I've followed since I was in my late teens, early 20s, and I absolutely love her perspective on style. I think it's really interesting. She has a very strong point of view, and she's not afraid to share it, and I love that. I think that's one of the things about fashion that is really fun, and she was saying these leggings are fantastic, and if she says something is good, I know I can trust her. So went and bought a pair, and I can say they are very comfortable. They're not see-through at all. They're quite a high rise, and they kind of suck you in around the stomach area. I'm wearing the size small, I think, and they do feel tight, but I mean, they're leggings. Obviously something that I would wear with a shirt or a knit that is a bit longer, and I'm quite liking that juxtaposition between the really oversized knit and then the slimmer fitting pant, or in this case legging, on my lower half. Then I'll come a bit closer so you can hear me better. These shoes that I'm wearing today are a ballet flat from About Ariane. This is my second purchase from the brand. The first one was a pair of sandals, which unfortunately were just a little bit too big for me, but these shoes fit true to size. I had a really hard time actually finding them in my size. I ended up coming across them on Garmentory, so if I can find them anywhere, I will link them. I know that a few different color variations were available, but the leather on them is so supple. It is really soft. No blisters or anything from wearing them, and I like that they've got that very feminine bow on the toe, and then they also have the low block heel. Something I've noticed, particularly when it comes to getting dressed every day, is that I like a low block heel, like something that's going to add a little bit of extra height but is very manageable. Then my bag. This is one that I have worn quite a lot, but I don't think I've shared it on my YouTube channel yet. This is from von Holzhausen, and this was again gifted to me. It's actually a faux leather bag, and it is really premium quality. I would kind of say that it sort of sits up there with Stella McCartney, but a bit less expensive. This is sort of my Mary Poppins bag. It fits absolutely everything in it. Given its size, it's actually not too overwhelmingly big on me. Like you can kind of see, it sort of slouches in, so it doesn't seem like it's too big for my frame. It has a magnetic closure, and then the interior, you can kind of see I've got baby bits in there, but it is micro suede lined, and you can also sort of pull this tight if you need to, but a really great sort of everyday bag for me. So yeah, that is my outfit for Monday. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so today is Tuesday and the weather is vastly different to what it was yesterday. It is overcast, cloudy, drizzly, wet. It's cold, basically. It feels like autumn. We're quite privileged, I think, in Sydney with how the weather is. If you live in the US, I would probably say, or I would liken our weather to what you'd expect in LA, I think. So we don't really get much of a winter, or at least it doesn't get cold until quite late on in the season, and even then it's not really cold compared to other places in the country. So let's talk you through what I am wearing. I've gone for very neutral tones today. Earrings wise, I'm wearing these earrings from Ellery. I've had them for a while now. Unfortunately, I don't think they're available anymore, but they do a similar one with letters. It has my zodiac on it. I do have a necklace on. It is my Linya Lechner's necklace. So hang on, I'm just going to pull that out so you can see it a little bit better. I quite like the way that the rib detail on my jumper sort of frames the necklace. Then I also have on my Ilsa diamond ring luxe from Linya. I'm wearing my Rosefield watch. And then let's talk you through my outfit. Okay, so the knit that I'm wearing today is absolutely beautiful. It is a new addition to my wardrobe, and this was another piece that was gifted to me from Cos. And it's 100% cashmere. It's so soft, so cozy. It's actually a really thick cashmere, and I like the fact that the ribbing detail is a lot different. So hopefully you can see this. It's a thicker rib here, and then you've got the thinner rib on the sleeves, on the cuffs, which is really long, and it's quite kind of a boxy loose fit, though I did size up to medium because I seem to like my knitwear very slouchy at the moment. I have worn that loose over my Theory leather leggings, which I purchased, did I get these last year? I think I bought them at the start of last year when I was still pregnant. They're in a really lovely creamy color, and they're just such an easy style to wear. They're a little bit big for me around the waist, but everywhere else they fit perfectly. And I like the fact that they have a slightly cropped length through the leg. On my feet, I'm wearing my 40R flats from Everlane, which are kind of a go-to for me if it's a little bit wet, but not too wet that I can't wear sort of an open shoe like this. I tend to put off boot season as long as possible. As much as I love throwing on the knits and the coats, I want to prolong that period that I can bare my ankles. I don't know, you tend to be able to do it most of the winter here in Sydney anyway. Then bag is again my Von Holzhausen shopper tote, which fits everything in, and I find that just works really well, almost like an accent piece for this outfit, seeing as everything else is so light and neutral. Yeah, that is my outfit today. I will see you guys tomorrow with my next look of the week. It is Wednesday today and it is still really chilly, so I am feeling very nice and warm in one of my favorite knits, which I can't wait to talk about in a moment. Let's run through my accessories first because they're pretty minimal. I've tied my hair back, and I usually like to do a bit of either a very fine earring piece or something a bit chunkier. So I've gone for a chunky option today, which are, hopefully you can see them, these Majuri earrings. I've talked about them a lot. I love the shape of them. Feels very sort of vintagey. Then on my middle finger, I'm wearing the Linya Diamond Miriam ring, which is, can you see that? There are the small lab-grown diamonds in the center. Very pretty. Then for my outfit, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you'll be very familiar with this sweater. It is from Joseph, and I think this is year 4 that I've had it now. It's one of my favorites, 100% wool, and it's just so warm, so soft, and I always get so excited to throw it on because I love all the details. I love the rib trim that's at the collar, down the sleeves, down the center of the back, and also at the hem. I think it just elevates an otherwise very simple sweater, and it's held up really well. It does need a little bit of a fabric shave or something like that, which I will link down below, a fabric shaver, if you've never heard of one or you don't know what I'm talking about. Now, obviously this is a few years old. If Joseph still have a similar one, I will link it below. Otherwise, I have one which I actually think in terms of softness is better. It's from Sport Max Mara, I think, or S Max Mara, and I have it in sort of this really lovely camel color. Actually, let me show you, hang on. Okay, This is the Max Mara version. It doesn't have that rib trim down the center of the back or down the sleeves, but otherwise it's really similar in terms of the fit. However, it's got cashmere in the fabric composition, so it's 90% wool, 10% cashmere, and it just feels very luxurious. So I wanted to give this sweater a shout out if you have loved this one for many years, because it's actually on sale, and I think it costs less. I think this one cost me less than this one did. Really lovely. Comes in a few different colors as well. I sized up to a medium in case anyone is wondering in terms of fit, and I will link a blog post below. I did a paid partnership with Satire, which is where I purchased this from, and yeah, that you can see how this fits me in that post. Jeans that I'm wearing today are my Arquette cropped straight leg jeans. I love these because they have a slightly tapered fit through the leg. On my feet, I'm wearing my Oliver Cabell Dream Flats in the black. I adore these shoes. They are just so tremendously comfortable. The only thing I will say is that I have found if I am doing a lot of walking and I'm wearing the black ones, that sometimes the dye from the leather, it will rub off onto my feet. Nothing that a shower won't fix, but I did want to flag that because I don't have that issue with my tan ones. Because it is cold, I also have a coat for today. This is the classic coat from the Curated in the charcoal grey, and I think this actually works really well with what I'm wearing today. Just adds an extra element of depth, and it's so soft, so warm, so snuggly. I'm wearing the size small for anyone wondering, and then bag is my Chloe Darrell bag in the black. So that is my outfit of the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Thursday today and it's still cold, it is still wet, but you know what, I'm just gonna wear what I want to wear. Just wear the clothes, right? So we'll run you through all the details. Earrings that I'm wearing today are my Ligne Mathilde earrings. I also have on a signet ring from Chupi. Then I am wearing, oops, it's just twisted round. This is the Lechner's necklace from Ligne. Okay, I've opted for a dress today because I've just been really excited to wear it since the weather has cooled down. This one is from Mal and it's a really beautiful long sleeved ribbed dress. I actually bought it late last year, so it's kind of been one of those things that I was able to wear it a couple of times before it got too warm, and I've just been very patiently waiting to be able to pull it out again. And I actually have a similar dress to this, which is current season. It's sleeveless, and I have it in kind of a really warm camel color. But I love the fabric on this one. It's got silk in it and just has a really beautiful drape on the body, as well as being cut on, as well as a really beautiful silhouette, which I think is incredibly flattering. And I like the fact that it almost sort of flares out a little bit at the hemline. Over the top, I have worn my Bowden cashmere cardigan. I'm still going strong, trying out all the different cashmere pieces. I've had their crew neck cashmere before, but I just thought for something a little bit different, I would review a cardigan. I hope that that's okay. This one I sized up to a large because I wanted it to be oversized enough that if I wore it buttoned, it wouldn't be tight around my bum or hip. And it also meant that I would have a little bit of extra length. On my feet, I am wearing my Vanelli two-tone pumps. I love these shoes and I'm kind of at the point now where I need to replace them because they're falling apart. The insole, it is literally coming apart. The straps as well, because I've worn them so much, I've just slipped my foot into them. I walked such incredibly long distances in these shoes. I would actually do my commute to the office in them, so I would walk over an hour in them every single day, 5 days a week type of thing. So you know they have taken a serious beating, but they're still in, you know, reasonably good nick, but they're definitely at that point where they'll need to be replaced very soon. Because I just wanted a bag that would match my outfit. If I go out, it's going to be a very short trip, probably just to nip down to the shops today. I am opting for my Curated shoulder bag. This is in the nude croc leather, and I talked about this in my bag collection video, but this is quite a heavy bag, so if you've been eyeing it up, just keep that in mind. Without anything in it, it is quite weighty. I've got the short strap on. I love the way it fits underneath the shoulder. Very, very nice. And then we've got to wear a coat, obviously, because it is cold. If you can't tell, I'm living for wearing coats this year because I only got to wear one once last year. So coat of the day is my Kinder Salmon coat, which I've had now. This will be the 3rd winter that I've had it, and yeah, huge favorite of mine. Really love the oatmeal color. The quality of it is really nice, for anyone wondering. It's got these nice big patch pockets. My only complaint is that there are these very small strings on the side, which is what kind of holds the belt in place, and I wish that they had used wool belt loops essentially, because I think that would have felt a little bit more secure. These, I mean, they're not flimsy, but they feel flimsy, if you know what I mean. They just feel a little bit delicate. So yeah, that is my outfit today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my last look of the week. Happy Friday, everyone. Last day of the week and final outfit that I will be sharing with you as part of this video. The weather is much warmer today, so I am no longer wearing the knits. I've gone for a sort of lightweight silky blouse instead. I think it's supposed to be around 21 degrees today, which is sort of lovely autumnal weather. The earrings that I have on today are these really lovely little chain link earrings. These belong to my mum, so I cherish them. I really love wearing them, and I like the fact they've got those mixed metals. The necklace that I have on today is this one from Mademoiselle. It's a snake chain necklace. I do actually have on layered with it the Lechner's necklace from Linya, just because I like the way that it sort of looks peeking out from underneath. No other rings or bracelets on today. Okay, so the top that I'm wearing I actually shared in a recent outfit post on Instagram. Maybe I'll put it on screen and I'll link it down below in case you want to go and check it out. Because if you're not following me over there, then you might like to, as I share outfits basically every single day. This is another piece from COS, and this was again an item that was gifted to me. It's just a really beautiful silk caftan top, would be the best way to describe it. It has the open neckline, and then it has this inverted cuff detail, which I'm hoping you're going to be able to see. So you've got this button here, but the cuff is actually folded up and inside the shirt. So probably the only thing I find is when I'm putting it on, my fingers sometimes get a little bit caught as I'm trying to find the opening for the cuff. But just such a beautiful silk shirt, and I'm really loving it. Yeah, worn loose or tucked in. I actually was very tempted to wear it worn loose today, but I figured I should go for something a little bit different and maybe share with you a slightly different styling option. I have tucked that into my Evelyn skinny jeans. These have probably been one of my go-tos. My Dr. Denim skinny jeans, which you will all know I absolutely adore. These jeans have become a bit of a replacement for the Dr. Denims that I wore a lot before I got pregnant. I just find these to be a little bit more comfortable than that particular jean is. They're not quite as high-waisted as well, so I feel like when I'm tucking things in, they look a little bit more flattering when I'm wearing this sort of, I call these more of a mid-rise on me, although they come up to just below my belly button. And yeah, the fit of them is really, really lovely, like that exposed fly. And yeah, though on a tangent there, the Dr. Denims, my ones, I purchased them I think 6 or 7 years ago, and they were called the Zoe, and I got them taken up and in at the ankle. Dr. Denim now do a jean which fits exactly the way that I wanted the Zoes to fit, and they're called the Lexi. I'm going to link them down below because I used to get so many questions asking where you could purchase those jeans, and it was really hard because I couldn't actually point you in the right direction, seeing as I'd had mine tailored to fit me. So yeah, I did just want to mention that. On my feet, I'm wearing the About Ariane ballet slippers that I was wearing, I think it must have been on Monday. Again, they're just so incredibly comfortable because the leather is so buttery soft, and I love the way that they look with a slimmer silhouette on my lower half. Bag today is my Chloe Daryl tote in the black. And yeah, that is my full look for today. I want to say thank you so much for watching This Week in Outfits. I hope you enjoyed it and would love to know which look was your favorite. I feel as though there was a bit of a theme this week. It was kind of very simple, lots of neutrals and a lot of oversized pieces. And also this week I didn't actually really talk through any beauty products or anything like that, and I have to admit I kind of miss that element, or at least that more chatty aspect of these videos. So would love to hear your feedback, because whether it might be something else like a book that I've been reading or just something that I've done, I definitely want to maybe be able to share a little bit more with you guys. And I feel like these videos are a really simple way for me to do that, seeing as I'm not really vlogging consistently, seeing as Mondays are kind of my only day to get a lot of work done, and I find it hard to juggle the two. I'm just going to wrap things up here, but everything that I did wear will be linked in the description box along with all of my sizing information as always. Yeah, thanks again for spending some of your day with me, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. See you very soon. Bye.